Okay. We're gonna travel. We're gonna talk about stuff until my friend gives me the go-ahead. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired of sleep right now. I don't want Low Riders. Rose. Wait, how do I control? Oh, no. Sorry. Tools? Nope. Can I just have internal headphones? Please? It'd be nice. It would be lovely. There we go. Hi. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Now we can control it. Why can't we control it? There we go. Thank you. Oh, come on. Hi. So World War III's beginning. I mean, finally, it's glad. Because War on Terror was just a vague name for it. I'm glad we finally got to the meat of things. And I'm saying this as it terrifies me a little bit. This is how I cope. 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 Alright, whatever.
Three-piece bikini, I mean finally glad that you finally got it. Terrifies me. Why am I saying this to you? She was so confused. She could not believe she was having a conversation about her body with someone she barely knew. You have great skin. You're a real natural beauty. This is novel AI. GPT-powered AI. This is novel AI. the GPT-powered AI storyteller.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Three-piece bikini. I mean, finally glad that you finally got it. Terrifies me. Is there a reason why are we doing this? What will be the consequences? And also my voice is going to be all crackly. No way my voice can handle this. I can't say that I am surprised, but I am impressed. This is Novel AI, the GPT-powered AI storyteller. 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 Oh, World War Some. Well, finally we're calling it like it is, cause war on terror was just too vague. We can't have a war on something that's not even a noun. That would be a really bad idea. Anyway, it's World War Some and everybody's involved in the action, except America and China, who aren't involved at all. They are too busy with their AI sex dolls. Their eating arms race. All of humanity is now united against a common enemy, the Elder Gods. But not without bloodshed along the way. In fact, there is no end to the bloodshed. The world is about to burn. Or depending on the type of god, the world is about to be tentacle choked, or poison battered in the icebergs, or lectured into madness. Thank God for choices. We may as well have been on our own, It was the middle of World War II and we had a new president, which meant we'd been invaded by robots. But I didn't know that then. I had no idea what had happened or why everything felt so strange, so empty inside, as though somebody had removed my soul. It was as though the entire world had become one of those scary paintings in museums where it's black, except for a bright spotlight on a person standing in the distance. Or maybe it was the opposite. A painting where the light was all gone. But I never did figure it out. I was just happy to have a job. That's all I cared about. I just wanted to get through the day without thinking about how lonely and pointless and hopeless life was. Which is what it had always felt like since the end of the world. Except now the end of the world was the new normal. The first few days were a blur. Everyone was so scared and angry, so filled with righteous rage, that they all lost their minds. Too. They couldn't do their jobs. All that heavy machinery and liquor pumped up adrenal glands just made everyone go crazy, so I only had to work half the day. But it wasn't really enough, since I didn't have a home anymore and had to sleep outside the office building, in an alleyway, under a highway overpass, and then it rained for 3 straight months. The entire world turned into one giant mud pit. After that, there was some kind of weird breakdown. There was all sorts of weird shit happening around the globe. Some places were hit harder than others. But where I was in the mud, there was an endless music festival of the damned. The rich kids from the suburbs had been conscripted into the army, but they couldn't hack the military life, so they rebelled, refusing to follow any orders. They went AWOL or took their weapons and burned down their own houses. Or they just ran away and hid in the woods. Then they joined the other side, whatever side that was. Because at this point it didn't matter what the truth was. There were no sides anymore. It was every man for himself. All we had to do was survive. But that was easier said than done. In a world where everybody was suddenly homeless, you could just walk out your front door and start a new life in another country, or better yet, across the sea. But I never did make it out, so I just kept on working my job, which was just about all that mattered. I was always one step ahead of the system. I worked the night shift as a janitor in the building where the stock exchange used to be, but nobody built stocks anymore. Now it was all digital, which is why I was there, scrubbing floors, emptying trash cans, and
This is novel AI, Zack, powered AI storyteller. This is novel AI, Zack, powered AI storyteller. This is novel AI, the powered AI storyteller.
This is novel AI, the powered AI storyteller. Cleaning toilets. But then I realized something. I knew more about computers than anyone else. I could understand a computer's instructions before it even set them. And so I started teaching other people how to use these machines. And then I opened up my own shop, offering one-on-one classes. It wasn't exactly legal, but I didn't really care. The new currency was information. Everything was free. Information was power, so I decided to make money by selling information. I had access to the internet, so I figured I could find out anything, and I was right. I saw what Britney Spears was doing right this second. Get it, girl? I knew who had the best food on the street, and where you could get the most bang for your buck. I learned which drugs were good and which were bad. And if it was a Saturday, I could tell you which clubs to go to or stay away from, depending on whether the owners were drug dealers or the police. So I just kept doing what I was doing, no matter how many times they came after me with guns. 'Cause I always found a way to slip through. I was like the ninja of computers. As a arrangement of the bedroom, it wasn't all bad though. There were some people who needed help and they were grateful that I was around. But they also stole stuff from me. They took advantage of me, or they tried to kill me, which is why I had to put it in my brain. But it still felt pretty good, because now I was on a higher level. Then I died again. The world is about to burn. I wish I was kidding, but this time it wasn't an accident. We're baking into the system, FBI. So, yay, the and the world again. I'd had a run. But it was finally time to say goodbye. My life was a roller coaster and I never knew what to expect next. I'd walking for hours. My feet hurt and I was exhausted. Then I stumbled across a new development in the woods. It looked like one of those abandoned trails, except there was nobody living here anymore. Except for a woman sitting on top of a pile of garbage and eating a sandwich. She was older than me. Oh, let me guess, I thought that Baba Yaga bitch good, and sure enough, it was her. She had aged well. Her face was beautiful, but a little worn down, like she'd seen more shit than anyone else in the world. I didn't know what to say, so I just kept talking, pretending that she wasn't there. Then I came to a little cabin, a tiny house made of wood. It was nice inside, with furniture made from salvaged parts of course, which is why everything was always so shiny. And she was sitting in a big recliner, wearing a warm sweater, watching TV, a glass of wine in her hand. Baby Yego, Binton and Emerson then. The screen flicked, then the woman turned off the TV. You can stay here, she said, for as long as you want. I sat down on the couch and tried not to stare at her. Don't be afraid, she added, so I've been thinking about the end of the world and how we're all going to die, but I guess that's what I should expect by now, right? I asked. What are you talking about? I know who you are, Baby Yego said. Who am I? Is nice, some kind of psychic or something? No. But if it makes you feel any better, I did predict this moment. She sat down next to me. 8 weeks ago, when the government told people to turn on their televisions, I knew what was happening before anyone else. When everything went black, I could see the future unfolding before my eyes. I saw exactly what was going to happen. I had seen it in a dream. It was like a prophecy. I didn't know what to say. I mean, yeah, it made sense that a woman would have prophetic dreams. You get a many chances with demences, says the commercials. But still, why won't you just tell me? I can't see the future if you'd show it to me. Baby Yego smiled at me. She was really pretty, although I could tell she had some issues. Are you trying to seduce me? I said. Because I'm not into that. I only slept with a couple